Mathis Family Matters. Talk to me about it. Why this title?
I think it's kind of a double entendre in many ways. Like, I would say, if you look at our family, you got a lot of passionate people working on a lot of different things and, things that matter, not just trivial things, but it really is, that idea of like, we're talking about things that matter, that are significant, that we want to make a difference in the world. And so that's why we love the name so much, in addition to it being a play on the all-time classic, Family Matters. Right.
Would you say working with your family this closely, did it bring you guys closer together?
It did, and I'm happy for that. I think a lot of times you hear other people who've been on reality TV with either friend groups or families would talk about how it tears those groups apart. I mean, for us, it was just like we got to spend a lot more time together than we ever have. And I mean, we really banded together and just had a good time with it and really grew closer.
Yeah, honestly, their family was always together. Like they were meant to be on TV. I sat there for over 6 years and seen them, and I was laughing every time. So it's only the relatable pieces of them that everybody's gonna get to see.
I mean, honestly, watching the trailer alone, it just looks like a lot of fun and looks hilarious. Take me back to where it all started with you and Judge Mathis. Talk to me a little bit of how you met him and your relationship with him.
Actually, I met Linda and Greg through Irv and Cookie and Leela. Yeah, and I met them years ago, and we became good friends. Love Linda's one of my good girlfriends now. We, our families have done a lot together. Matter of fact, Greg presided over my 30th anniversary renewal of my vows 4 years ago. So they're good friends. Love them, love the family, and yeah.
Are you making an appearance in this season?
If Linda wants me, not this season. She wanted some girlfriends to come and do something with her, but I think I was out of town working, because I said, Linda, I would be there in a heartbeat, but I just really physically couldn't do it because of when it fell. But she knows if she needs me to come and do anything with her, she got.
It'll all happen when it's meant to happen.
Yeah, right. The young Mathis there.
Hello, how you doing?
Congratulations on your show.
It's been a long journey.
I know it's all your idea, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I heard. I thought it was your dad. They said, oh no.
No, he can't do nothing like that.
You're probably right though. He couldn't.
No, he let me take the reins and he just sit back and let you do it.
So I hear it's great. I can't wait to see it. The commercials look so fun.
Thank you so much.
I think it's great. You guys are a great family.
Amazing.
And what's great is because they have such, they got the grandchildren, they got the children, they got the son-in-laws and the girlfriends, so they got a lot going on.
It kind of brings me back to that whole timing thing. Like, this was the perfect time to do it.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Families have that aspire to be like, things like that. I think I've seen over the years as a producer.
I know that you had a hand in executive producing the show. I was talking to your brother Greg a little bit about it, and he said this is kind of like your baby. Can you talk to us about how you got inspired with the idea of creating this show and how it all came to fruition?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, my producing partner is right there. Simone, get over here. Simone and I actually worked at Steve Harvey in a cubicle together as associate producers. And, we started a production company in that cubicle, and we kept thinking, how can we start a show? And, basically, to get a show on television, you need talent or a lot of money. And I realized one day the closest talent that I know is my dad. And, I realized that, after spending so much time with my family, friends spending time with my family, we wanted to introduce the world to our family.
Yeah.
So I think the world, the first thing was getting everyone on board, which once they agreed to do it, I had them sign contracts the next day.
Yeah.
And we
were so hyped when he came into work and he was like, they're in. And we were like, yes. And AYERS has started from a cubicle. Now we're here.
Yeah, exactly. It's beautiful. I love it.
Exactly.
Now, the name Mathis Family Matters, talk to me. How'd you come up with that?
So actually, Mathis Family Matters, it was pretty much like, family matters.
Yeah.
And I think that with us, it was like, our family,
It's a play on it, obviously.
Yeah, family matters with us. And as you can see in the show, there's nothing that we don't hold back about anything.
And it also gives family recognition. So for people who don't know who the Mathis family is, you know that you're tuning into a family show. So.
Last question, would you say working this closely with your family on this show made you all closer?
I would say 100% it made us closer. Simone was there with us every day and producing it, and I think that
the group chat was lit. That's all I gotta say. The group chat was
we have a great family chat, and I would say our family I was worried because everyone tells you, you get into reality TV, it sometimes can break apart a family. And I think that with us, it made us so much closer because you do depend on each other every single day for support. And I think that that's one thing we do well with each other is support each other.
And at the beginning of the show, we spoke to every single family member about like what your boundaries are, like what do you not want to talk about, and then everyone made sure that they knew those boundaries so that nobody was pushing each other in a certain kind of way.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's really important. Well, congratulations, you guys. I'm so happy to be here tonight. I'm excited to watch the show. Good luck.
Thank you.
Now talk to me. Working on Mathis Families Matters so closely with your family, did it bring you all closer together?
It definitely brought us closer together. It was the first time that my siblings and I worked together as a family for such an extended period of time. Like we see each other for holidays, vacations, but not like for 3-4 months, So it brought us so much closer and see each other every day. I have 2 daughters, and like for them to spend time with their aunts and uncles, it was a blessing. It really was. We had so much fun.
Now, for those at home who are going to tune into the show, what can we expect from you in the show this season?
I'm the only sibling who has a family of my own, so I think you see the trials and tribulations of like a millennial family, and we're young, we're in our careers, and we're just trying to stay as close as we can. So I think that's you see the ups and downs. You see me trying to balance both, which is always tough. Moms know. So,
hey Jade, how are you tonight?
I am good. How are you? I'm feeling excellent. Feeling great.
Excellent, feeling great. This is the world premiere of Mathis Family Matters. When you first heard about the idea of a reality show with your family, what was your initial reaction?
I think I was the most hesitant out of anyone. I was like, I am a full-time prosecutor. I was in the courtroom. I was active in my church ministry. And I was like, this is completely kind of opposite of everything that I do and everything that I stand for. So I was the last to probably come on board because I'm a very private person as well. I'm very conservative and very private. So it took a lot for me. Yeah.
So seeing how it all came together, spending all that time with your family, I know it had to make you guys closer. How was that? What was the experience like?
So the first 2 or 3 weeks was fun. By the 5th or 6th week, I was like, y'all getting on my nerves, It just reminded me as like a child growing up, I'm like, oh, here we go with my siblings 24/7. But it was an experience. It was definitely a rewarding experience.
I was going to say, but this time you guys had the cameras inside with the whole world watching, getting ready to air.
Popped them the way I would like to have popped them. If the cameras weren't there, you're right. I would have popped them.
You just tell them to edit that part out.
Yeah, I did. I hope so. I hope they listened.
So what do you think that people watching the show at home, what do you hope they get from you this season?
I hope that they take away, number one, a story of resilience, of overcoming obstacles, of me having my diagnosis, my mental health diagnosis, but refusing to give up, me giving back to the community, me serving and loving and just showing that, you can be black, you can be fabulous, you can be amazing, you can do all of these, you can overcome obstacles, and you can have a healthy dynamic with your family, and that can be showcased on TV. Reality television doesn't have to be contentious or messy. It can be a very healthy, still entertaining concept.
The big premiere, how are you feeling right about now?
I'm excited and good to see my family and friends here.
Absolutely. I was talking to your kids a little bit earlier. I was asking them how, if working on this show with all together so closely, did it make you closer as a family? And they all said yes. So can you kind of talk about that experience a little bit?
Yeah, it did. It was good, seeing each other all the time. And the fact that, we got to do fun things together that we didn't have to plan.
Yeah.
That was the best part.
I was about to say, that sounds like a good part.
Yes, yeah, just had a lot of fun together.
Now, what are you most excited for about the show premiering?
I'm most excited for just to have some type of documentation. It's cool for my grandkids to be able to see this years to come, and just to have it on film.
Now, take me back to how you met Judge Mathis and why was it so special for you to be here tonight?
Well, Greg is my homeboy from Detroit, Michigan.
Yes, also from Detroit. So.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
See, the D is in the
D-town
house.
in the house.
So yeah, I love him, his wife Linda, and this is actually the first time I'm getting to meet his family.
Wow.
And so I was invited to come out tonight to support them, and I'm so excited to see their show because whenever we see Greg, he's like laying down the law. But I think when he gets back home, it's Linda who's in charge. That's what I think.
When he get home and take that robe off.
Right.
Now, I want to know, talk to me a little bit about your relationship with the Mathis family and why it was important for you to be here tonight. Are you pointing at Kamara?
This is my girl.
That's your girl, so you had to be here tonight.
But then honestly, over the years of our friendship, I've gotten really close with her family. They're a staple in our community. I mean, we grew up watching Judge Mathis, so it's just so amazing to watch them continue to elevate and evolve, and I'm so excited for this.
Absolutely. Now, you're in the show as well, right? No. So what are you excited to see watching the show?
I'm excited because honestly, Kamara's kind of shy, so it's going to be really fun and cool to see her like put herself out there and allow the world to get to see the person that we all love. And I'm also excited to see the different dynamics. And I know that it's not just the Mathis family, it's the ones that they've married and who are dating. So I'm excited to see all of that play out. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I think honestly, like, we need that. We haven't had that in a very long time when it comes to like television, where we see beautiful, successful, loving Black families.
I was talking to a few of them earlier, a few of the family members, and I was telling them how fun the trailer looks, and it just looks like comedy, pure comedy, love, warm-hearted.
Yeah, that's okay. It doesn't have to be a bunch of drama. Sometimes it's cool just to watch a beautiful family exist.
Period.
Yeah.
Where is the buzz?
Where is the buzz? You said was mine, oh mine.